Dynasty Baseball. It's the All-Stars taking on the Bees. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Leading off for Boston, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Candelario hauls it in, and there's one away. So here's Robert now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Back here at Tropicana Field. And on the hill, the lefty, Tarik Skubal. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That one ripped, but foul. Triple digits on that last pitch. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Started after it, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And that skips into dirt.
I got 3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Cut on and missed at 101, and it's 3-2. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Adam Dunn. And that misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Grounder might be 2. The throw to second. Back to first.
No,
not in time. Ian Happ up to hit. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Ground ball, left side. Whips it across. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Ryan back to work.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
That one just misses.
You know, Brooke, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. He can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Manny Machado, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Raleigh down to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And now it's going to be Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Gets him to chase after that one. 2 out, space is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And here is Junior Caminero. Skubal, 28 years old. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Caminero gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fly ball to right. Davis on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Chili Davis will hit next. And that's in there for strike one. Man at first, one away. And downstairs. Falling behind 2-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. The throw in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Comes up empty.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Caminero rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now Cal Raleigh cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. This one in the air. Garrett makes his way towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Rengifo goes after that one for strike 1.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
Hit in the air, center field. Carter sizing this one up. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, on to the 3rd inning. Now here is Chili Davis. And that one fouled off.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Wade.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And the batter now, Lou Gehrig. Outside low. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air, right field. Davis makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So here's Horner now. 0 for 1 so far. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit.
And that one gets away at the plate. Raleigh collects, fires to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
No, inside.
Backed off the plate that time.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Up the middle. Horner over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. And that is out of play. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's ball 2.
And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now, Junior Caminero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Happ leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edge.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. That's down and in. Stays alive. The delivery to Robert. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. So digging in, Bo Naylor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Happ lays off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. So 2 balls and no strikes. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to
swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Slider right there.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Chili Davis. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Devers stands in now and watches strike one. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Up the middle. Finds his way through, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. And that
Ball
misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0. Hey.
And there's a
That's
ball.
2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the frame. We go to the top of the fifth. Now Machado up here. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And Manny gets a piece.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Next to hit, Evan Carter. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Davis in the box for the second time. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Late on that fastball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Candelario measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. Skubal back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. Throws to second.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now at the plate, Adam Dunn. And a slider catches the zone. And a strike in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second here, one gone. Right through there for a strike. Hard hit left side. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. He is struck out, and he is walked. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Fought off foul. Man on second, two down. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up and in, and a count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In time to Gehrig, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled off.
Nope.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He's now struck out 8 in a row. So up next, Derek Jeter. Flied to right his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
Hey.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Two straight.
Got him, and that's 9 in a row. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
On the ground. In time to Gehrig. One away, bottom of the 6th. Now Chili Davis.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
First pitch misses. Davis in position. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Number 16, Rafael Devers.
And he swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And Devers hits that one. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But
Machado throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Luis Robert now. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Late that time, it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. Bo Naylor now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
you know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. Not close with that one. Ball 1. High fly ball out to center field. Happ on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Tropicana Field, leading off, Luis Rengifo. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Just missed. That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Jeimer Candelario digs in now.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tap foul at the plate. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. Rengifo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it remains 2-2.
3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Dunn in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Presley, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. First offering, and it just misses. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Caminero in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. So 2 down now, and here is Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Late swing, foul to the left. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1. Just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fires over to first. And they get Mullins for the out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Manny Machado. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Ryan back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Up and in. And the count 1-2. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside, just missed. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
New pitcher on here, Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Davis in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one is inside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Davis under it. That's out number 2.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
This to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Chili Davis. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
1-0. Ball.
And it's fouled away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Number 16.
Here's Rafael Devers. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And there's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. So digging in, Luis Rengifo. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
To the right side, Garrett. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. On the mound now, Matt Brash.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That's in there. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Corner. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Robert, the next to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Rengifo over to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Tampa Bay taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab, Max Fried. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go now. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
That one fouled off.
First pitch, that's right.
That misses. And 1-1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Sliced hard but foul. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Adam Dunn now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Late swing fouled off. Rengifo at second with two down. Out to short. On to first. And that is the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium. And on the hill in this one, Pedro Martinez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Luis Arraez stands in. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh pulls that one down, and there's one down. Manny Machado up to the plate. They say it went. Martinez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Christian Yelich, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the shortstop at the plate, Junior Caminero. Fouled off down the right side. 0-1 now. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. First pitch just misses. Fried, a tall lefty, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
Nope, that's foul.
Headed towards the corner. Carroll hustling after it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 1 out. Runner at second. And now the right fielder, Chili Davis. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2. Jeter makes the grab, and there's 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. Mullins comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Martinez back to work. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ketel Marte up to the plate. On the ground right side, into Candelario's glove. And a couple of quick outs. This is Corbin Carroll. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch inside. 1-1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
2 strikes.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Gets to it onto first.
Out.
In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back in New York, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Max Fried will go to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Rengifo stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now back, the first baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Marte for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Pedro's one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups. Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, and he held up. Swings through that one for strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Right side. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Mike Piazza will hit next. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Counts 1-0. That's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Outside ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So the batting order turns over. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Manny Machado. That one misses. Ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And foul ball. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. So 2 down. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, here comes Christian Yelich. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
To the right side. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Stanton stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. And strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now back, second base.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time up. Popped up left side, Caminero. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. And now, Chili Davis. Davis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he's a native of Jamaica. Fried back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Raffy coming to the plate now. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Davis on at first, nobody out. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Cal Raleigh. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Samurai taking on the Bees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Left field. Hat. And out number one on the grab. And the batter now, Gil Hodges. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And another ball.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Full count, 3-2.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. So a man at first. And now Jack Peterson.
And the man on the mound, rapid Robert Feller, had a way of getting in hitters' heads like only a few pitchers ever have.
Swings through that one. Well, Feller's probably the scariest kind of pitcher to face. Rocket fastball in the dirt. Caught the rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. And we're back. And on the mound now, Jacob Misiorowski. What do you have on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one misses in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The other way. Slings to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And the first offering is not close. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Adam Dunn now at the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one at triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now he breaks his bat. And he barehands it, but no chance. That's an infield single. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. That clips a corner. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Happ lays off. Done. The runner at first with two gone. And that one misses up and in. 3-1 now. And that's through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Back here at Tropicana Field, top of the second. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2. And misses inside. That one 95 to finish him off. And here is Devers. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. He's 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
A dive. Nice stop to first. And that's a great play for the out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Just missed. Just missed. 0-0 here at the bottom of the second. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And a 3-1 on the way. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. He nails one out to right. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Next to hit, Chili Davis. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Rafael Devers up to hit. Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Digging in, Cedric Mullins. Feller back to work. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
In the dirt. Mullins up to third on the wild pitch. Mullins stands at third with one gone in the inning. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they put the tag on him for the out. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Into Candelario's glove. That's the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. And now here is Cal Raleigh. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Raleigh getting the start at catcher. 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball, that's outside.
Nobody out, runner at first. That one lifted to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Jeimer Candelario getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Inside. And that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Next pitch misses outside. And the count is 3-1. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Dunn batting for the second time, and that's strike one. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Ian Happ, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins settles under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do.
Runner on the go. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. Here is Jock Peterson. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner breaks for third. Liner snagged at first. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Junior Caminero. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Righty delivers, and a good eye there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Chili Davis. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. It's Aaron Judge now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This is again 5 in a row. Man at first, 1 away. And fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Around second is Devers. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Runners at the corners, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the dirt.
1 ball.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Misses inside. And it's 2-2. And there's the ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1. Oh, and he's picked off at third. Now they've got him in a rundown. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's Devers at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Cal Raleigh will hit next. Strike on the inside corner.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And a curveball is just outside. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So the lineup flips over. And now Luis Rengifo. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that'll do it. All set for the top of the sixth. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Feller back to work. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And now it's even up.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-2. Up the middle. Into Candelario's glove, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Marte stands in here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Carlos Beltran digs in now. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Beltran goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Jeimer Candelario. That one in triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Mullins whips it back in, and the lead runner has to hold on at second. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. Judge hustles it back in, and that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second.
The batter, number 50.
First and second, one out. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Cedric Mullins now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back now in Tampa Bay, top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Hits the fence. One down. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Curve in the dirt with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the dirt, blocked.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that's down and away.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Hunter Goodman, the next to hit.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now 2-2. Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Chili Davis. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Devers now.
Devers.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Davis gets his lead at first with nobody out. And Devers hits that one. Beltran makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the catcher to hit. Cal Raleigh. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's one.
He's out.
To Hodges in time. That's an inning-ending double play. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. So a lefty out of the pen, Gregory Soto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's going to be Jeremy Pena with the tying run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now he steps off. Tries to get back and save. So the tying run at second. And the sweeper is off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Rengifo in plenty of time to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran, 1 for 3. And now he's picked off at third. Throw to third. Save. And that one almost hit him.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next one in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. And that's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Gil Hodges getting ready to hit. Soto keeping him close. To first, and they've got him picked off. Save!
He made it safe.
And that is out of play. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber to second, and that's not it. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. 2 outs, runner on first. And next is the designated hitter, Jock Peterson, on the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Hodges off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Luis Rengifo. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Fought off foul. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next, Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Adam Dunn digs in now. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nice grab. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Aaron Judge. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Rafael Devers. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Brash, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th. Oh, he jumped the gun for second. And safe. It's a stolen base. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And he's out. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. Now this is in the air down the line. Davis brings it in. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one just missing inside. And the count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now Ian Happ. This one lifted in the air, left field. Judge has it sized up. One away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Late swing, foul to the left. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. On a line out towards center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but
hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little.
You